All right, grinders, it's time for a Grinds Bite. Hit that like button, share it out, subscribe if you're new. This will be one hell of a show. One more thing.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house.
It's coming.
Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now.
It's coming.
Boy, but they see where I reside now. Put the time
It's coming.
in, you always yelling time out. And for critic, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting,
It's
you were
coming.
pushing, I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that
The soundboard's alive.
It's coming.
For that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling for that.
It's coming.
In the head like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like gold. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best, and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah,
Oh,
just saying I'm the
PlayStation.
man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters. Tell me where they at, though. I'm the new pop.
It's
All I do is
coming.
rap, though. Want me on your song? Throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing. Yup, that's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Oh,
I'm
PlayStation.
going mainstream.
Oh,
Flow like water,
PlayStation.
so I'm going mainstream.
Oh, PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm going mainstream.
Oh,
Flow
PlayStation.
like water, so I'm going mainstream.
It's coming.
I'm going
It's
mainstream.
coming.
Mainstream.
It's coming.
Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream.
Bitches.
Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Woo. I'm going mainstream.
It's coming.
Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
And now some gaming grindhouse music.
Spencer's got a plan, raising prices while he can. Game Pass rolling up the dime, players gonna pay the climb. $80 billion hit, time to make the gamers split. Console lovers feeling sore, wallets crying out for more. Phil needs his money now, Game Pass gonna make us bow. Phil needs his money now, gonna milk that cash cow.
It's coming.
Subscriptions getting high, players asking the big why. Sustaining dreams ain't cheap, in Phil's world no one's asleep. Microsoft's playbook new, old deals bid adieu. Monopoly wars they fight, keep that ecosystem tight. Phil needs his money now, Game Pass gonna make us bow. Phil needs his money now, gonna milk that cash cow.
Oh, PlayStation. It's coming.
Great Circle is
Bitches.
this December.
Phil needs his money now, Game Pass gonna make us bow. Phil needs his money now, gonna milk that cash cow.
Great ass.
raising prices while he can. Game Pass rolling up the dime. Players gonna pay the climb. Phil needs his money now. Game Pass gonna make us bow. Phil needs his money now. Gonna milk that cash cow. Phil Spencer's got a plan, raising prices while he can. Game Pass rolling up the dime. Players gonna pay the climb. $80 billion hit. Time to make the gamers split. Console lovers feeling sore. Wallets crying out for more. Phil needs his money now. Game Pass gonna make us bow. Phil needs his money now. Gonna milk that cash cow.
All right, grinders, how you doing out there? How you doing? Let's go. That's right, let's go. Let's go. Let's welcome David to the VIP Grinders. Yes, that is a good plug there for the memberships here. We have VIP Grinders, and then we have Ultimate Grinders. The VIPs get access to all the wonderful emojis. We're working on like our 20th emoji right now. We have our latest as Xbox Skip. And now we also there's member videos. I plan to be doing one either later tonight or next week. I have some new tech that I want to show off. We asked the Gaming Grindhouse. The members have it's just open forum, just kind of talking and everything like that. It's a great hangout. And then we talk some tech. I got some cool gaming stuff. We did the retro one the last time. So as a member, you get access to those videos and the live stream when we do that. Just kind of like chatting. It's like a fireside Grindhouse chat. And then the Ultimate Grinders, if you do get a membership or you upgrade, you get access to all the music that's used on the show. And the day and date. I don't fuss around with day and date. You get it day and date when it comes out. And it's usually relevant to the news. So it's a good, nice parody, jams. You get it in a playlist, so you could just hit go and you could let it run, and it just plays it all the music there, even in YouTube music through the podcast as well. So as Ultimate Grinder, you get access to that, but you do get some songs too as a member. And then we just released a public song this week. So the news is coming. So and the memberships are flowing. And there we go. And we're on our way to 3,000 grinders. Welcome to our newest subscriber. I think I just saw somebody just, who was it? Did I just see a new subscriber coming on in here? What was this? Where's this? Wasn't Fishy Queets. We talked to Fishy Queets. But we had new subscribers. But hit that subscribe button. There we go. W3 just came a new subscriber. Shout out, yo, Mash, I thought you needed recovery after last night. Thank you so much, Mash, with the 10 gifted gaming grinders and the VIP list. Yo, thanks, Mash. Yo, shout out to Mash, man. We were talking to him last night. I was on the Muchos podcast. What an awesome show, man. That is it's turned into really cool, just like chilling, hanging out and talking craziness of the week's news there. So shout out to Mooch and go check out the show from last night. We had a blast last night with Death Singer, Nib, and Crap Gamer was on there. What was that? Brap was on there. And we had a cool show there. But shout out to Cyber Dragon with the 5 members. Yo, everybody, you're making sure that fireside grindhouse chat's gonna have a bunch of new members. But definitely hit that like button. Thank you so much, Cyber Dragon. I really appreciate it, man. And then we also had David coming on as a member. And then we've also had Nassim, a member for 11 months. He loves that $80 billion song. Keep your ears toned. You may get that $80 billion song. Yes, that is a world famous Josh Groban singing $80 billion spent and they don't know what to do with the IP. Truer words never spoken more from Josh Groban of the Gaming Grindhouse. And Donnell Brown. Donnell Brown. But Donnell Brown's been on my ass since yesterday about Concord. Shout out to Donnell, man. He's been getting me on the Twitters. Donnell Brown's coming after me. He's coming after me. He says, so what do you hate more, Concord or booty? Dude, wait, first of all, wait a second. You mean booty or you mean our resident Matt? Matt Booty. Yeah, Matt Booty don't know. He's trash finger. He's trash finger. Everything he touches turns to shit. So that's Matt Booty. But regular Booty.
Great ass.
And Donnell Brown, just for you, I told you the story of Matt Booty, how he got his name.
You mean you changed it to the tree?
Yeah, used to be shithouse.
Used to be shithouse. So anyway, yes, shout out to the Donnell Brown, member of 18 months, man. Thank you so much, man, for being a member. Yeah, like I said, I do not like Concord. My issue is just I don't know how long I'm gonna play. I might still get it. Who knows? I did have a fun time hanging out with the grinders. What I do like, just like what we do with Helldivers too, just like the chat and basically and just like streaming and then have a bunch of people from the grindhouse jump on in and we play. I do like that. So it may be good just like just to hang out and play. So I might get it. I'm the Wulong. Not Wulong. Woo Kong. I go Woo Kong. That's what I'm doing. So, but I might get it. We'll see. But I'm not saying don't get it. It's just there was a little things that irked me, and they did fix some things. So we'll see. Chill out. But that's the thing about quality games. And fun. It's not a bad shooter. It's not this. It was just a couple things that were lacking. And like I said, I felt like I played a lot of it already, and I don't have the urge to jump back into it. That's the thing. I wish they held out on some characters, had some new characters and content for day one. That's what I was saying, because I felt like they gave the whole game to us for free over the weekend, and I played it for 2 weekends straight. Tons of hours. I played tons of it, and I'm like kind of like, oh, okay. I don't have to jump into it immediately. But that's the thing. Look at that. Beautiful. W3 came in, subscribed, and is a member. My goodness. Right into high life right there. Welcome. That's how it is here at the Gaming Grindhouse. That's how it is. See, Harlem says he gets in October, but that's the thing. But we got stuff to talk about. I don't even know where to begin. If you missed the reaction video from the reaction where I had a stream, that Smuggling Grape show, that is a whole other show for another day. I might have to do a special video rant about that one that goes on the videos and not live, because I tell you, Keely Smuggling Grapes and his Gamescoms and his Summer Smuggling Fest and all his other crap, let me tell you something. And his Game Awards show, I'm kind of tired of him. I'm sick of Keely Smuggling Grapes with those tight-ass pants and his stupid jackets and his sneakers. I'm like, enough. Like, I don't need to see him 3 times a year. It's just too much. Too much. And too many ads. Too much stupid stuff. He had his co-host or whatever. She was just dropping subliminal marketing. And I'm like, what is going on? Talking about cosplay meetups. And I'm like, you have the biggest live audience here. Like, stop. Huggy, tell him, Huggy. Huggy, get in here. Get in. I got him here. Huggy, he hangs out here at the Gaming Grindhouse. Get in here, Huggy. Get in here.
Stop. Enough.
Thank you, Huggy. Go back to the hole. There you go. He goes, we just have him here. He just jumps on and he says his line. But just stop. Enough. Like, like, really? I'm just kind of tired. I don't want to see his ass 3 days. And it's just a lot of ads, a lot of fluff. Too much. A money-making exercise. That's right, Compost. It is. A little too much. Enough. He took his game awards and said, let's slap it on. Oh, and he was all excited when E3 was gone. Then get the hell out of here. Enough of him. But anyway, if you missed the reaction, my goodness. It was wild. It was a wild one. I have it time-stamped, so you don't have to sit through the whole thing of Smuggling Grapes and go right to the good parts of the video. But my goodness. Oh, here we go. I'll just give my vocal reaction.
Share with you about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
There it is. DLC. Oh, you see? They better not say this is coming to PS Spring. No, my God! Holy
Game's
shit!
coming to PlayStation 5 in spring
why
of
would they?
2025.
They used the one more thing to
All
be.
right, before we wrap up O&L, we do
Oh
have
my God!
one final
It's a
game
kick in the
announcement for you.
nuts.
Check this
Oh
out.
my God! What a kick in the nuts! Are you kidding me? The one more thing was fucking it's coming to PlayStation. What did they do? Holy shit! Oh! And then the Mad Booty Blues. What? They're trolling their own. Holy shit!
Number one customer.
Oh my god! I missed the whole freaking Mafia announcement. I missed the. Oh my god! They did it on stage like the one more thing. Are you kidding? I missed the whole Mafia.
Cold and he made Xbox lose the way with Halo. And spreading boo. Trash
Yo, where's Zoinks? What crazy. Dude, that was totally like, I was just like, oh, you like, my thing is like, I was like, oh my god, like, are they really? Like, it was such a, like, it sucked the air out of the room. Seriously, I was like, holy shit, like, are they really using PlayStation as the one more thing? And this went wild, dude, wild. It went crisp. It was just, not only did they stick the knife in, but they twisted it and kicked you in the nuts at the same time. It was craziness. Anthony Dixon with the 5. He goes, what? I gotta say it. What are we doing here? Holy crap. That's exactly what are we doing here. Thank you, Anthony Dixon. That was a big shout out right there. There we go. Holy crap. That's exactly all. I was like, yo. It is wild. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Primal Plaza. I didn't mean to click on his channel. Sorry, Primal Plaza. Yo, at night there was wrestling. Oh, shit. Damasi going with the wrestling knife. But it was wild that they did that. So in case you weren't around, my goodness. Oh, my God. Are you kidding? J Game, are you seriously? Because I know they were talking about it. Is Avowed 30 frames? No. It has to be a 60 frame. Oh, put it behind the frosted glass. Put it behind the frosted glass. If that's true, it needs to go
customer
behind the frosted glass to get that 60 frames. Gee, it's insane. Oh, and we're gonna talk about that day one stuff. Oh, because we got some goods, because you know what? And that's what it was one of the things. If you listen to the rest of this show, and I might just split out, we'll see. But man, I went on. So that was just a reaction. But then there was a whole podcast after that with just me for the next 2 hours, just going ape shit, like just crazy. Another 30 frames a second. Oh my goodness. Well, that's a show for another day. It's just, again, but it adds into the problem that's currently that's been going on over there. It's just, my God. So that was the reaction. And then I did a show like right after that. And one of the biggest crazy things was how the, and you may have seen the clip as well. This is going to be, you guys like all the highlights, you know, and I did the clip here of, this one. This was pretty fun. I mean, I went back and watched this, and I was like, I have to clip this for everybody. I had to clip this. Promoting. This part was hilarious. I go actually watching my own reaction. Xbox fans, here's your competition. Look what he's doing. Look at his
You're
face.
my number one customer.
Yeah, we got you, Indiana, bitch. I don't have to be there. Phil Spencer signing asses saying, come to Gamescom. Let me sign your ass. Take a picture with Aaron Greenberg. Look at this. You want to see some other crazy shit? Dude, this is wild. Yeah, I was going crazy. Greenberg. Look, Greenberg. 20 people in the room. They go, guys, we're going to announce Indiana Jones coming to PS5. What do we do here? Damage control. Slideshow number 1, please. Deny. Oh, man. Satya, what do you got to say?
Games to cloud.
Wait, I was going, oh, dude. I was like, they got finding asses saying they had table reads going on over there. Switch and play. They got table reads going on over there. With like, that's the craziest thing. It's that they're all over there. They've been streaming for the last 3 days. They got the booth. They got all this stuff. So the aftermath of this fiasco, of the way they announced this thing, well, let's talk about how they did it that even drove the knife deeper. Because not only did they use it as the one more thing, then I showed on the show how Bethesda was saying, coming to PlayStation. And the guy, he was so excited, his eyes went in two different directions. He was that it was going to PlayStation. He couldn't he couldn't hold himself in that thing. And the guy was like, he was so excited that it was finally coming to PlayStation. And he was so excited, and it was just the craziest thing on how, like, if you missed the reaction show, his eyes went in two directions. He's so excited about the PS5. He's like, we're happy to bring the PS5. He's fucking so excited. Fucking eye goes left and the other one goes right. He's like, he's so excited. Holy shit. Yo. Why do I crack myself up? I don't get it. No, man. I make my own freaking entertainment. I watch my own shit.
You're my number one customer.
His eyes went through the... He's like, and look at it says, Indiana Jones, happy to be... Like, this was the tweet from Bethesda. Microsoft owned Bethesda. Indiana Jones swings to PS5 in the spring of 2025. They glossed over their whole release date. They glossed over the whole release date of their own. Yo, it's coming to Game Pass, Xbox X, the S. Oh, and it's going to Steam. It's going every friggin' where. But who cares? It's coming to PlayStation in the spring. Like, that was the motif of the announcement. This guy comes out there, he's like, we are so excited for PS5. Like, did a whole ass video. Eyes, two different directions. Dude's eyes fucking went that way and went that way when he said PlayStation. He must be, like, it's crazy. He was holding his hands looking down when he said, I'm going to announce it's coming to Game Pass. But PlayStation, fucking eye went that way and the other one went that way. Holy shit, he's all excited. Different directions. They're so happy. That was the news. And you want to know what's crazy? After that fiasco, the next day, Microsoft comes out. Oh, pre-order the new Xboxes at astronomical $600. Strip of glitter and all, Galaxy Edition, and booster with an extra terabyte of hard drive space for astronomical $350, $400, whatever the hell it is. A Dixless friggin' SX pre-order. It's like, yo, you were in the goddamn meeting room, Alan Greenberg. Read the friggin' room. You just shit on everybody. Who the hell is pre-ordering an Xbox after you just hyped up your one holiday game going to PlayStation in the spring? Like, how? Like, did anybody, like who? That's why their management, their marketing, they all gotta go. They suck. They suck. Who in their right mind? You saw they're sitting around doing friggin' table reads. Table reads. Look, they're sitting around. Like, look at the rehearsal. They're sitting around. Look at all these people. Not one person in this room goes, Greenberg, what the hell? Stand up during a meeting and go, Greenberg, what are we doing here? How can you sit there and have, like, you basically just threw the whole goddamn, like, you don't even need an Xbox. No console required. All these people, not one person stood up and said, oh, but look what they do in rehearsal. Let's go see who did the Phil Spencer interview that we're going to talk about. Oh, look, here she is, the girl with the golden hair. Oh, look, there she is. Oh, she got to make sure she reads the questions not too deep for Phil Spencer. They got to make sure that they rehearse those questions so he knows exactly what to say. There she is, all the way on the right. You see her. She does the interview. That Phil Spencer says, it's a business. Well, we're going to talk about that. But the whole room, like, how do you do that announcement? hype up the PS5 release of Indiana Jones. One more thing, tweet it out, show that you're so prideful of the PlayStation, and then the next morning, come pre-order an Xbox console at higher prices than the ones we can't sell and a fire sale? Because Aaron Greenberg said he had extra stripper glitter in the closet from the strippers that he had, and he threw it on an Xbox and said $600, bitch?
Great Circle is coming out this December.
Bitches! Is that what he said? He's like, put the glitter on the Xbox, charge $600.
Great Circle is coming out this December.
Bitches! Is that what he did? Craziness. Where is
number one?
They have no clue. It's like John Cena can't see me. Like they have no freaking clue. Nobody said anything. Did you think the next day after Jeff Keighley had an orgasm on stage announcing the PS5 getting Indiana Jones in the spring when he just glossed over the friggin' real release date that you could play it in December, but had a friggin' orgy on the goddamn thing for the spring 2025? Let's go announce now you could go buy an Xbox, stop pre-ordering today. Hello? Who thought that was a good idea? Oh, and then let's do 3 days of Xbox shows. It's like, yo, you just shit up the place. You started this thing on a bad foot, and now nobody even cares about your stupid shows. Nobody even cares. That's the thing. They've been doing streaming for the last 3 friggin' days, the last 2 days. Nobody cares. All they care about Phil Spencer, Woody damage control about the thing, and that's about it. And all they're doing, guess what they're doing? I watched it on IGN. I watched it a little bit. Guess what they're doing? Guess. Here's Elder Scrolls update online. Oh, here's the DLC for Diablo. Here's the expansion for all the same bullshit they were doing in 2018, where they had these shows and just provided updates to service games. Sea of Thieves, Forza's getting a new game mode, hide and seek. Oh my God. 2 years at hide and seek mode coming in September. What? What happened to the June showcase? What happened to Fable? Where's Perfect Dark hands-on? Where the hell's the hands-on for the games? Where's Avowed hands-on? Where's Indiana Jones hands-on? Where's all the gameplay? Oh, no. Elder Scrolls, they show the video. They're playing Elder Scrolls Online. They're playing. In the booth, we got Elder Scrolls Online. What? Table read. Talk about the same shit. Oh, our booth is bigger than ever. But Indiana Jones is the video. Like, come on. Let's get to these super chats here. JP Loco with the 2. He goes, Post Up waved the white flag today. He's out. Oh, yeah. Well, I thought he was going to be out when Lulu dropped him. Lulu! I thought when Lulu left, I thought he was going to be depressed. But it took him enough time. Dude, how can you? And that's the thing. Just talking about this. Nothing against anybody on this thing, but let me tell you something. This company, Microsoft and Xbox, whoever the hell you want us, whoever it is, they go lower than low. Just when you think they've done enough, they make sure that there's nothing left. Like, I was giving the example about Halo. Halo came out. Not only did it not attract new gamers, but then it pissed off the ones that liked Halo. Then it really pissed off the ones that really liked Halo and the story and where Halo has been. Then they went so low with Halo, people with Halo channels that built their audience on Halo updates and gameplay are like, what am I going to do with this channel? I'm done. That Blitz guy or stuff like that, like these careers based off of this stuff. That's how low Microsoft went. They didn't just piss off just like Halo checking it out. They pissed off like the extreme people. And now with this Indiana Jones thing, dude, it's not just pissing off those that say, yeah, Xbox is all right. Dude, it's taking people that just excuse Xbox for every single day and talk about how they might know better than everybody else and they don't know shit. And those people are kind of like, yo, you've made sure that my back is against the wall when I address my audience, that I got to start making things up. Like PlayStation will put their stuff on Xbox. Like, dude, keep drinking. How does that make sense? Xbox is minus 40% in sales on console. Who third party doesn't want to buy their time to put games on that console because that install base is so small and does not buy games because of Game Pass? Why the hell will Sony waste time to try to put something not even on Xbox, but then on Booster, on the weakest console ever, which we're finding out now? It's because that's why these companies are delayed. Like, it makes no sense, but you got to say it to appease the people that they don't like Xbox. They just hate PlayStation. That's it. That's why you see some of these guys after this thing going like, yo, if Xbox gets out of gaming, I'm done with gaming.
Great Circle is coming out this December. Great Circle is coming out.
I'll let one of your own say it to you.
Great Circle is coming out this December.
Really? That's sad. That means and that's why you get these stupid ass takes from people online, because they don't care. As long as PlayStation, they just don't like Sony. They don't like PlayStation, and they will just leave. I'm not going to game anymore of Xbox. What has Xbox given you until 2017 except winks and shiny little teeth and hugs and tattoos and all that other bullshit from Phil Spencer? Phil Spencer's been riding your ass for the last decade, milking you, talking about the community, talking about, I hear you, we're learning from you, taking pictures. You got the video, you see it all, hugging, let's sign tattoos, let me sign autographs, I'm signing bodies, signing asses. Matt Booty's here, take a picture with his ass. Like, Sarah Bond, go take a picture with people. Like, we're in the Xbox booth. Like, they've been milking you guys for all these years. And that is the best way they give it to you. They let Keeley go out there and they just go, yo, one more thing. And this is not the first time they've told you in February. I love Phil because he's so transparent. He's been lying to your ass for the last decade. He's transparent. You want to believe him to be the messiah of Xbox. Dude, he's been the Judas. He's been the fake ass behind the Wizard of Oz. And that's why you don't buy executives. You buy games. And if Xbox is out, then you're done. You were never a gamer to begin with. And who gives a shit about your opinion? That's what I think. That means you're not invested in this. So that means you have no valid opinion to any of this stuff. You just ride coattails and want to hear how Sony's bad. And yeah, Sony does some messed up things. But Xbox is just doing much, much worse. And the business is in jeopardy. It is. And I like how when you say that, it's doom and gloom. Well, is it? Or is it fucking facts and you just don't want to hear it? That's the difference. But it's just ridiculous. It just annoys the hell out of me because these people are the ones that are the loudest on all these places, and they have no value in any of this stuff. That's why they think it's like you looking up their social security number, because when you ask about what their gamer tag is, it's like, oh my God, I will not share that. How dare you ask what that is? You're in a gaming forum. How many? I just got it last month. But he's on a friggin' Boom show, like throwing like 20s and 50s. You're going, oh my God. Games are too expensive. Yo, when Sick said that, man, I laughed so friggin' hard. Shout out to Sick, man, on No Cap Podcast, man. Yo, when he said that, where like somebody throws like a $50, like $100 super chat going, games are too much money. Tell them, boom, boom, kaboom. Like, I was like, oh, games are too much. Sony greedy. Here's 100. People pay for quality. Just go ask Apple. Consumers are smart. Most of them. A smart consumer. People that spend their money. But dude, I was laughing so hard when they were doing that. Remember that whole Sony's greedy? They're charging so much money. Oh, my $70 games. Microsoft is robbing you guys. They're giving you $70 games that don't even have all the frames. Avowed's another one. It's $70 of Avowed. 30 frames not at launch. Tell me something. Starfield didn't have 30 frames at launch, but then it got it. So what does that tell you? Grinders, what does that tell you in the chat? They even got 60. They got 60 frames in Starfield in October. Later on, they got 60 frames in Redfall in October. Then shut the studio down. What does that tell you? The game wasn't ready. It was not artistic design. The game wasn't ready when they dropped it. The fact that it got 60 frames after. Oh, and one of the great things too. Here's another slap in the face. You know, one of those Gamescom announcements was that it's getting. Oh, they're getting a vehicle. Oh, well, they're getting a vehicle. Oh, really? They are. They're getting a vehicle. Oh, vehicles on Starfield comes out tonight. Really? Oh, because I saw this. Hit that like button, grinders. Todd Howard reveals why Starfield doesn't have land vehicles. Really? So Todd Howard, enough ads on this page, Jesus. Bethesda decided against including land vehicles in Starfield due to the concerns about pacing and how it would change the gameplay experience. It used the procedural generation in Starfield's planets and constant spawning of points of interest would make the world feel sparse with the addition of vehicles. Well, slap me on the ass and call me Susie. They expected modders to eventually add vehicles into the game with official modding support, and development will take years. Official modding support and development of complex additions like vehicle packs would likely take years. A year later, the son of a bitch drops a goddamn rover. Well, what happened to the sparse? It was sparse when you're walking on it. Now it's supposed to be sparse again? Now it's extra sparse? Is that what we're at right now? Is that what we're doing? Todd Howard, are we extra sparse?
Oh, no! We suck again!
It was sparse when you're walking around because of the procedurally, you know, Todd Howard doesn't stop here. That was the highlights. Let's listen to Mr. Todd's actual quote here. Yo, what that? This page, holy crap. There's like stuff all over the place. Where is it? What did Todd Howard have to say? Where did he go? Todd. Here we go. He elaborated. Howard explained that Bethesda actually considered the idea of including land vehicles at one point during development. The studio ultimately decided against such an addition on accounting of pacing, as land transportation would inherently change the gameplay in a direction it didn't want to pursue. Elaborating on that point, Howard explained that the issue came down to the developer's need to anticipate, quote, how fast the players are seeing things. Since land vehicles would add a major variable to that equation, the idea was eventually abandoned. The receipts, grinders. The receipts.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
no. Oh, no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
All of a sudden now, we're done with that. Vehicle launches tonight. There's a loading screen now, Mr. Carter. Holy Jesus, you jump in the loading. I'm sure there is one. He couldn't miss out on one. Couldn't miss out on a loading screen. There you go. But he said, fuck it. Put the vehicle in there. The thing's abandoned anyway. What's crazy is that you would think one of the major criticisms is that you go to every planet and there's nothing on it. Well, that's great. But he thought that the vehicles would make it even more sparse. So we got now extra sparseness coming. Anyway, there you go, Starfield. So tell me again. Tell me again. More Todd Howard crap. There you go. Let's get some more of these chats coming in here. See Fresh coming in with the 27 months saying one more thing. Kick in the nuts.
It's turbo time.
That's right. One more thing. It's coming to PlayStation. Dude, I can't pull. It still resonates like, oh, I don't even know who thought that. Then they started yelling at Keeley like, oh, he seemed very excited about that. Like, what? Dude. Microsoft shouldn't, like, what is that? Like, dude, like it was. Then why was that tweet with the guy with the eyes going crazy? Bethesda tweeted out that's coming to PlayStation. Like, that's not Jeff Keighley. Microsoft knew exactly where it was. They were doing reads. They were doing office reads. The good up 23 at the 5. He goes, now I am convinced that Avowed was delayed for a PS port and not the backlog. You think? Yeah, man, I totally agree with you because look at this. You want to talk about backlog. Where is it? I have it here somewhere. What? Here it is, Grinders. Right here. Thank you so much to go up. That's why I love the Grindhouse, man. You bring up all the things I had. You read my mind. Look, right? What was Avowed getting away from? What was Avowed? Avowed was getting away from Flight Sim? Avowed was getting away from Diablo DLC and Shattered Space? Call of Duty. What was Avowed getting? What was the backlog? I don't see the backlog. Towerborne, we'll talk about that. Next year got delayed, basically. It got delayed. Avowed, hey. Backlog. You delayed more games in this announcement than anything. Hell, I would say Indiana Jones is going to be delayed because Indiana Jones, December 9th, who knows what that version is going to look like? You know how well, Indiana got only, is it 60 frames? I don't know. Did anybody ask that question? Is Indiana Jones 60 frames? Uh-oh. I don't know. Does anybody know in the Grindhouse? Or is the 60 frames in the DLC going to come out when it comes out to PlayStation? And the Pro. Oh, dude. Dude, if you think this week was a meltdown, if Sony announces a PS5 Pro next month, the meltdown, oh my God. And even Microsoft made sure that they have nothing to say about a high $600, $700 console because Microsoft is giving them the same friggin' console. Zuby, tell them, Zuby Zoo, the new Xbox has the same chip in it. It is just a strip of glitter and a friggin' hard drive. That is it. No new processor, no efficient cores, nothing. The same thing at $600. Strip of glitter and hard drive. Same friggin' processor, not a more efficient one, not this. So they made sure that, when Sony announces the price of the Pro, all you guys better stay in your Xbox holds because you poke your heads out, you're going to get smacked on the head like those friggin' Hammer games. Because they made sure to give you an Xbox price at $600 when the same console can't get sold for $350 on a fire sale. Almost double the friggin' price for a hard drive space. And what's crazy is because those memory cards are so friggin' much money, you can't even go buy. See? Oh, what happened to all that upgradable hard drive space now? Oh, now it has hard drive. Now more space. Dude, go look at the prices of these SSDs right now that you could throw in a PlayStation. For like $250, you could get maybe a 4 gigabyte now. $300, you get a 4 gigabyte, throw it in a PlayStation. Because that's an open market. Those M2 SSDs, you could throw. I got them all over to my friggin' house now. And look, with the game, holy shit, Compost, with the game, with Astrobot, the prequel. But what are you talking about? Like, look, same chip, same thing, $600. Sony announces a goddamn new PS5 Pro. Yo, it is like doom and gloom, dude. No, it is over. It is the death blow. Because then your games are going to be $800 in Canada. Who's pre-ordering this thing? After how you treated what are they, Phil? I love Phil soundbite. Here it is, Phil. What did you say? You're making sure about this one, though.
About consoles, it's your highest value gamer. It's your person who plays the most, they buy the most.
Really? Your highest value gamer. Well, you took your highest value gamer and you kicked him in the nuts with the one more thing. And then you said pre-order the most expensive Series X that we got with the same chip. Just with more hard drive space and Aaron Greenberg stripper glitter. A Galaxy one. Not even after a franchise. Not even like an Xbox Halo Anniversary Edition. And nothing. Nothing. It got stripper glitter on it. It got glitter on it. Called the Galaxy. Who? For what? For Indiana Jones? Like, what game do you have in a Galaxy? Flight sim? Like, it's so random ass generic bullshit. It's generic. Like who's dropping this thing? And here's my tweet. Grinders. Here's Phil. If we lose our way with Halo, we lose our way with Xbox. Facts. That's where we are now. They lost their way with Halo. Now they're done with Xbox. Galaxy Edition. It's so uninspired. Like, what? You have all the IP that you're sitting on. You're not going to make, like, hey, a 2 terabyte Doom Eternal, Doom, the new docket, something. The Galaxy. God damn. But good luck trying to say the hardware is too expensive when you're just milking that thing, because that's exactly what you're doing. And by the way, no news. July NPD PlayStation was the highest console the best selling console in the United States. It is what it is. Dude, this meme was hilarious. and that leads me into my next one. After I get these super chats, that leads me into my next one. So not only do you have that, but then Phil Spencer does that interview trying to justify what all this thing's about. And yeah, it's not pretty. Not pretty at all. Let's see if I get him here. There he is. So let's get that Phil. Yep. So here we go. Let's see. Member of 8 months, Veggia with the 8 months. He goes, I might buy Indiana Jones to my PS5. I can just praise that they actually didn't copy the Uncharted template, but kept it as original as possible. Hey man, nobody's saying I didn't like the way Indiana Jones looked. I think the animations look off. I think, the first person, and even in first person, it looks like VR. It looks like like his arms, like it's just very awkward looking. But and I think there's a fact that they keep showing this game with the movie cuts, like with the CGI, with the in-cap mocap stuff, and then like flashes of gameplay. I think it's gonna be a very methodical, sneaking around type of game, and it's not gonna like when they said you get his pistol, his whip, and his book and camera. I'm like, what? His book and camera. Okay. So I don't know. It doesn't, and it looks very awkward when it goes to third person, but we'll see. Maybe they fix it by when the PS5
You're my
gets
number
it.
one customer.
JP Logo with the 5. I've never seen the Indiana Jones movie, so I couldn't give a flaming turd about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Triangle, Square, and Cross. That's all right. That's right, JP Logo. That's funny. Yo, they were great back in the 80s, 90s. Like, yeah, like Indiana, the new movie didn't do anything for the franchise. Like, they would have been better trying to run this thing out there when the movie was out there before it released. But now it's sort of like null and void. Like, you know, nobody's doing anything with Indiana Jones. So I don't know. You know, you just want to hear the music, like the mine cart race. I don't like. They should have went third person with it. It would have been better. Like show what Tomb Raider and Uncharted took from Indiana Jones, and you do it better. But instead, they just took Indiana Jones and threw it on a Wolfenstein skin. It would have been better making Return to Castle Wolfenstein massive multiplayer online game. They would have been better doing off. I don't know, but that's what I would like from them. Like, you know, they just basically took Indiana Jones and put it in first person. Like that whip, it doesn't even look good. Like it doesn't look like it has real rope physics. Like it looks like it's just an animation, and it's very awkward and very cumbersome. It doesn't look very smooth from what I see on there. 16-bit Kev member for 5 months. Maybe the prize wheel this year will have PS5s and PS5 controllers. Yeah, you'll get more excitement out of that one, 16-bit Kev. Exactly. Yeah, that's hilarious. Thanks, man. Interstita gifted a gaming grindhouse membership. Thank you. Interista. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully somebody got that really awesome. And then, yep, definitely check out the membership content there and use those emojis. JP Logo with the 5. So Age of Mythology, MS Flight Simulator, Stalker 2, and Indiana Jones 2024, the year of Xbox, they said. They always say it, JP. They always say it. 3 first-person Xbox games, same as PlayStation. The first party, I mean, not first person. 3 first-party games. Well, the thing is that if you want to compare Stalker to, like, then you're starting to pull in Final Fantasy. Then you're gonna start pulling, you know, Final Fantasy, Stellar Blade, Grand Blue Fantasy, all those games that kind of made it as exclusives. I guess I don't know. Like they were just, it's so weird now because like it just seems like everybody is they're skipping Xbox. Like there's no, like they were getting. I couldn't believe it. They're like, oh, they just not Grand Blue Fantasy. They just got Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact finally on Xbox. Yo, they are irrelevant, and not to consumers but to the development community. Like, why is it taking so long? Why? And keep saying Sony money had it. If they did, how? Because I heard Microsoft was trillions of dollars. How is poor ass Sony outbidding Microsoft for this stuff? I don't get it. How does that happen? It makes no sense. It makes no friggin' sense. How it's taking so long to get these games. Even Kena. I got a great song about Kena, but one of the things that stood out about Kena was that it came to Xbox, and the only person I saw streaming it was Smooth. But like, the thing is that the developer didn't even promote the game on Xbox. They didn't even mention it, and then they didn't even change anything on their maybe they did now, let me check. But it comes out to just nothing. It's amazing how it's just insane. And then they do this kind of shit. Like, see, look at this. This is what I mean. Like, this is the goofy shit that all these content creators for Xbox and stuff, like, they eat this up. Look. I don't know who the hell that person is, but guess what? Click on his name, Ben Starr. Lovely morning coffee with the insanely talented Ben Starr today. So what do you think people are gonna do? Oh, does that mean Final Fantasy's coming to Xbox? Final Fantasy 16? No, the dude was there because it's going to PC. But Greenberg had coffee with him. This is what happens. They eat right into this thing. And look what he did. He turned off comments. See? Look, Final Fantasy 16 Xbox confirmed. The perfect date. But this is what they do. And they know that, oh my God, Greenberg had coffee with the voice actor from Final Fantasy. Yeah, he's the, but people, oh wow, that's cool. You haven't, why, but why are you doing that? If Final Fantasy is not going to Xbox, that's what people think. Because people are thinking about games, right? But this is what they do at Gamescom. And people think like, oh, wow, you must be sitting there talking about the strategy of Final Fantasy. No, no, it's not. And they didn't confirm anything. Like, it's just, you know, this is the, and the reason why is like, hey, if they're doing that, fine. But they've been doing this for years and not delivering. Look who I took a picture with. Look who I'm sitting with Phil Spencer. Look at me. Look at me. And, you know, breaking bread here. And good to meet my good friend. Good friends. That's great. I'm glad they're good friends. You know what? Keep that photo in your photo album. Why are you putting it out in public? What, you want to tell the fans, like, look, guys, for engagement, to make people think one thing, to lead them on? And that's what they've been doing. Same thing with Indiana Jones. They led people on to believe that that was theirs. At the developer direct, caught wheels in the hallway, Sue on the moped. They led people to think that Indiana Jones was theirs. They even have the court documents with them negotiating with Disney to make it exclusive. Bootleg Jez was on it. This is what they do. And then they pull the rug from underneath them. And that's what they did. And how they did it. No shame. But all they do is string you along. And you just eat it up. And just, oh yeah, look at this. Because nobody's looking at that as like, oh cool, like, that's cool. You made that guy. That guy's really awesome. That's cool. No, everybody's like, oh, so Final Fantasy's coming. It's like, Greenberg, we know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. And then here you go. Like this is, like, you know, look at this. Here's Sheep Shoal Nicks, right? This is what they do. Oh, here's my picture. Here we go. Look who he's sitting with. Oh, man, look at this picture. He sat there with Jason Ronald, Xbox. Yeah. Listen, why is Jason Ronald there? Why is he at Gamescom? He's the hardware guy. Is he standing next to the Galaxy Xbox, like, and posing with it? Why is he there? Why is he there? Why is Sarah Bond there? Like, it's a gaming convention to play games. Why is Greenberg there? Like, why are they there? Get your ass to work. Like, why are you at this convention? Are you doing something there? Are you presenting about the console with the same chip?
Whatever your name is,
what?
Get ready
Why?
For the big surprise.
Why are they flying everybody out to Europe? Why is he there? Is he announcing a new Xbox? Because guess what? And then, oh no, they're there, like I said, Disney characters. That's what they are. Satya says, all right. Oh, there's something in Europe. Euro Disney, get out here. Oh boy. Phil Spencer he gets his big clown shoes on. We are going to Euro Disney. Oh boy. Here we go, everybody. I got to do an interview. We got to do a test rehearsal. Oh, here we go. And Booty's like, we're Euro Disney. There they go. Send out the clowns, send out Mickey Mouse, Goofy, Greenberg, send out dirty ass Donald Booty, send them out. Oh boy. Why are they there? It's about the games. Because guess what? If I was there and sitting there with that guy, I would be like this. This was my conversation right here. This is what I would say. That's the conversation right there. Like, you're sitting there with the people. I would say, what the with my reverb. What the fuck is going on with Xbox? That's what I would have asked them. And then I'll ask them, why are you here? I would ask them that too. But that's the question I would ask. And then he'll so what Xbox and pull out the PlayStation. I made this one, by the way. Shout out to me.
25.
It's coming.
It's coming. But this is what I mean. Oh, I got a picture with. Look at the po. I go and take a picture with him. What? Oh, but we just talked, had a good thing. Kids are going well. He's going on vacation next week. I don't get it. I don't understand it. If you had this access and you're a fan of the brand, that's the question you should be asking when you see them. But no, you won't. This is the problem. Because this connection, this is what they're all capping for. This access. Why? Why? Oh, they're our friends. They're my friends. A wild Jason Ronald appears. And why do I always, every single time, they're always eating. Nobody's playing fucking games. They're always at dinners. They're at rooftop parties. They're hugging. Why are there no controllers in their friggin' hands? Why? Why is he at the table? Did he invite them there? Like, what? How does this happen? Does he like sit there? Yo, meet me up here at the restaurant. Like, what is this? Why? Meet me up at the restaurant. I'm eating here with my wife. How does this happen? Why are there always This is all you see when you see FanFest, when you see E3, when games are supposed to be coming out. There's always the pictures of, look who I'm with. Look at me. Look at me. I don't get it. Where are the games? They are sitting there delaying games. Indiana Jones Nut Punch. Towerborne's another issue we'll talk about. How you sit there with a straight face and how? I don't get it, dude. I do not get it. How do you even have like... Here it is. Look at this. Here's another one. Where's my music? Dude went there. He cosplayed as Phil Spencer. Astle, there he is. He dressed up as Phil Spencer. His goddamn clone. This is what you see. This is what gaming has become to them. Dude, yo, he went there as Phil Spencer. Goddamn cosplaying. But all this learning, man. Look. Again, I will be there. I will be asking. That's what I would be asking. Here it is. And that's right, Neil. Amen to that one. Sarah's the only one I would take a picture with. That's a picture. The rest of them, I won't take no pictures with that one. I took a picture with this other guy, the Jason Ronald. They'll think that anyway, I don't be real. They're like, when did you go to the when you went to the Dungeons and Dragons convention? Oh shit!
Oh, PlayStation.
Great Circle is coming out this December.
Sarah will be the only one I'll take a picture with. That's right. But like, I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. This is what they do. This is the hype. See, and somebody's like, tell them to stop giving exclusives to PlayStation. And then you sit there, you take pictures with them, and then Phil Ness comes on his show, and he says this. He comes out there, and Phil Spencer comes out there and does his nice little statement of like, does he care that he met you? Does he shook because he shook your hand
last spring
and broke your bread? Go ahead, Phil. There's a face. Connecting with the community. That's the thing. Like, if meeting them influenced some of their decisions, or they took some of that feedback and actually did it, then I could see, oh, maybe that is a good thing that they're meeting with the fans. And back in the day, like when Major Nelson would do meetups and things like that, and even at PAX when I went and stuff like that, like it was cool listening to the show live and all that, and just, you know, taking a picture and stuff. But when they're doing this and they're not producing the stuff that you come to expect as a fan, then how is that beneficial to the thing that you like? And then now, the motif of this year has been Phil Spencer. It's a business. He's trying to run a business, trying to get his money back. And now this is what he says. And this is what I said last night. That you saw the pictures they're taking. They're out to dinner, breaking breads, doing all this other stuff. And that's why we had Tim Dog on Monday. And, you know, Tim said, like, you know, he would meet with them. He sat at a round table with Satya and stuff, giving them feedback. So you can imagine, like, enough is enough when they're just like, dude, I've been like feeding you how the community has been feeling, giving you a pulse, giving you feedback, and you just do what you do. You're using me. And you're making it look like it's something. And I think people had enough. Because now Phil's not talking about the community. He's not talking about you and, oh, Xbox community is so important to me. I'm learning from them. I'm listening. No, he went to a consumer show on a streamed show for the consumer. All the games and stuff are back there, right? Saying this.
Going to the PlayStation announcement, obviously last spring, we launched 4 games, 2 of them on the Switch, 4 of them on PlayStation, and we said we're going to learn. We said we'd watch, and I think at Showcase, I might have said, from our learning, we're going to do more.
Mm-hmm.
That's some bullshit right there. Phil, you think, wait, like this is the Phil Ness right here. Well, like, and you know, remember, like, grinders, we've been doing this for a while, right? We've been looking, we know the Phil Ness, right? We know the Phil Ness. What does Phil do when he talks out his ass? Right? What does he do? He makes the memes that we capture, right? Well, let me show you. I think I said, oh, we know. There it is. There it is. What did you say? We're always learning. So what he's trying to say is like, dude, this is not the first time I pulled the rug from underneath you. I've subliminally told you this already. You chose not to listen.
I might have said from our...
See? I think I might have said, I think I might have said, there's a Phil Ness face for the Grindhouse. When he lies out his ass, the eyeball, he does wacky ass faces when he's lying. There you go. When he's talking, when he knows that he's like, oh shit, this one's going to get a big one. Yeah.
Showcase, I might have said, from our learning, we're going to do more.
Oh, did you? Let's see, Phil.
Our commitment to our Xbox customers is you're going to get the opportunity to buy or subscribe to the game. We're going to support the game on other screens. And you are going to see more of our games on more platforms. And we just see that as a benefit to the franchises that we're building. And we see that from players, and the players love to be able to play.
Well,
Thank you.
there you go.
You see how quickly he tried to wrap that up. You're going to see our games on more places because they're franchises. But listen, at the end of it, it makes it the play. We hear from the players, and the players like to play. Hello? Like, he was like, wrap this up. Like, yo, I got to end this sentence. I can't end it on that. I got to end it with some other bull.
Our commitment to our Xbox customers is you're going to get the opportunity to buy or subscribe to the game. We're going to support the game on other screens. And you are going to see more of our games on more platforms.
Stop right there.
And we just see that as a benefit to the franchises that we're building. And we see that from players, and the players love to be able to play.
We see that from players, and the players see what from players? What are you seeing? We see that from players, and the players like to play. What? You just didn't want to end on, you're going to see more of our franchises on other places. So, Phil, I think I said that. You know damn well what you said. It was all rehearsed.
I think at Showcase, I might have said, from our learning, we're going to do more. What I see when I look is our franchises are getting stronger.
Hellblade 2? Halo? Forza? Starfield? Redfall? Hi-Fi Rush? Shit. Let's keep going. Like, Hi-Fi Rush is getting stronger, Phil. What franchises are getting stronger? Well, he's not done with the Phil Ness.
Our Xbox console players are as high this year as they've ever been.
Amazing.
Amazing. Our Xbox console players have been higher this year than it's ever been. So is he saying that it's higher this year than last year? See, this is now people are like, oh, but why are you doing this? Well, because just 4 games, right? The way he puts it, he spins it in the sense like our players are high. Yeah, because he's probably saying last year we were at 25 million. This year we're at 26 million. We are at the highest Xbox consoles that it's this year that we've ever been. And probably adding the Xbox One to that.
Amazing.
So I look at it as they've ever been.
Amazing.
Full players are as high this year as they've ever been.
Amazing.
Xbox console players are as high this year as they've ever been.
They're high as this year as they have ever been. How does that make sense? It's selling worse than the previous generation. So is he saying, well, August, our player count is higher than it's ever been because last month it was low, the month before it was low. So this, like, it's such a lie. You see the financials. Your hardware is minus 43%. It's not growing. So how are you the highest that you've ever been? High on what? Yeah, what? It makes no sense. But what he's trying to do is damage control, like, everything is fine over here. We are just learning that we're putting it over there. It's so wrong. It's wrong. That's right. JP Loco with the 2. He goes, Hi-Fi Rush gets stronger now without Microsoft. Exactly. It probably would have been dead. But this is the coping that he's trying. Oh, it's fine here. We're fine. This is just, we're fine. You're not fine. Because if you were fine, you wouldn't be doing this. And then you wouldn't be saying what you're gonna go say right now if it was fine. Right? If it was fine, it would stop right there. But he wouldn't have to justify fine. Right? You don't justify fine. If everything's fine, it's a non-conversation. Everything's fine. We're good. We're making money, we're selling things. Consoles the highest ever been. Where subscribers are growing like crazy. Great. So it's fine, that's it. But now he has to justify fine. And when you justify fine, let me tell you something, grinders. It's not fine.
So I look at it and I say,
here we go.
Okay, our player numbers are going up for the console platform. Our franchises are as strong as they've ever been. And
look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. My goodness. What did I say? Every time he talks out his ass, the eyes go up. Look at it. As he's lying, the players are the highest they've been. Look at his face after each lie. Each bullshit lie. Because again, if this was all true, you wouldn't need to do what you are doing. Do you understand? If all this is true, you would not need to do what you're doing, and nonetheless, do it the way you're doing it.
Ever been. And we run a business. Like
oh, there it is.
Franchises are as strong.
Here we go. Let's see again. Let's see again. There's the eyes.
Franchises are as strong as they've ever been.
Meme number 2005. Yo, it is. I should be a friggin' psychologist the way this guy talks out his ass. Like, dude, there you go. That's a face of a liar. A face of a Phil Ness liar. There it is.
Means when I think about Xbox, I'm going to think about quality games. We have.
There it is.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
There you go. That's the true Phil Ness. Goddamn exorcist. Throw things on, throw holy water on his ass. He's lying right now. And here he goes. Thank you, Mr. Carter. Grinders, get on that. A face of a liar. That's the flute face. That is the face of the flute.
You're my #1 customer.
Get him, Phil. He's like, wait, you think that flute's small? Wait till the bullshit flute comes out. The bassoon. Yeah. Yo, man, that flute goes right through my ears, that flute. Goddamn bit rate. What he says, oh yeah, and he got the fluffer hand out. Oh no. That's usually trademark for Booty. When Booty talks, he talks with the trash finger out, pointing at things and touching everything, stinking up the place. All right, Phil, let's hear what you got to say. We know the Phil Ness is here.
And we run a business. Like, it's definitely true inside of Microsoft. The bar is high for us in terms of the delivery that we have to give back to the company, because we get a level of support from the company that's just amazing in what we're able to go do. And we run a business. Like, it's definitely true inside of
Those
Microsoft.
eyes are not coming up now.
The bar is high for us in terms of the delivery that we have to give back to the company, because we get a level of support from the company that's just amazing in what we're able to go do. So I look at this, how can we make our games as strong as possible? Our platform continues to grow, both on console, on PC, and on cloud.
Oh, there you go.
And I think it's just going to, and I think
when he said cloud,
and on.
Oh, there it is. It's not, cloud's not growing, Phil. Cloud's not growing. And cloud, there it is. Notice when he said business, he wasn't blinking. Oh, there it is. Yeah, your console's growing on cloud.
And
there it is.
On cloud. And I think it's just going to be a strategy that works for us.
There you go. So you go to a consumer show and you go and say this. You don't say we have to deliver for the consumer. You say, we have to deliver for the company. Yo. That is some cold ass shit. Like that, you come to are you talking to investors? Are you talking to Satya? Are you Satya sitting there? Because this don't sound like, let's have some fun and games. Look at all these great games that I'm releasing right now. It sounds like everything's not fine and you got to run a business. You're at a gaming convention saying you have to deliver for the company. Yo.
Go do. And we run a business. Like, it's definitely true inside of Microsoft. The bar is high for us in terms of the delivery that we have to give back to the company, because we get a level of support from the company that's just amazing in what we're able to go do.
So let me ask you this, Grinders. Game Pass is everywhere. On all the PCs, I've said this so many times, they're on Fire Sticks everywhere. They got Activision Blizzard. They got everything. They've been consuming stuff for the last 5 years. They bought a whole bunch of studios in 2018. They have Game Passes everywhere. iPhones. Wait till it comes to iPhone. It's there. It's everywhere. It is on TVs. Cloud is it's everywhere. The only place the cloud wasn't at in Game Pass was on a PlayStation and a Switch. And you're telling me that with all those all those PCs, all those, they give away game stores, like with every purchase, every computer has Windows Store and Xbox app. All this saturation of your stuff and games. Halo's free on Steam and on Windows. All this, and you still are not delivering to the company. And you think an Indiana Jones on PlayStation is going to save the day? Sea of Thieves maybe hitting 1 million on PlayStation is going to save you and deliver? You spent $88 billion and $1 million of a $40 Sea of Thieves product. Dude, you're chipping away at that $80 billion because you have put yourself so far in the hole that you need something massive to blow up. And you are clueless. You think Indiana Jones, that Janky Jones, I'm going to call him. Janky Jones is going to do anything? First off, you made sure Indiana Jones comes out in December. Guess what happens? They were talking about Indiana Jones, boom, boom, kaboom, whatever his name is, boom. I don't know who the hell was saying it, but they thought Indiana Jones was a potential game of the year.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't.
Oh my God. The cap with that bullshit. A game of the year. Well, guess what? It ain't be talking about no awards, even for the Jank Award. It's not going to make the cut because it's in December. That show's going to be, it's going to have happened by the time Indiana Jones has come out. Janky Jones. That's right. Yeah, boy. There's another term. Gaming Grindhouse. Janky Jones. You made sure that thing stays clear of any kind of showpiece. What are you going to do? Have a Game Pass commercial for Indiana Jones at the Game Awards? Oh, yeah, there we are. Are you even going, Phil? You think Hellblade nominated for anything besides, graphics or sound? Not gameplay. Not game of the year. You even going? You going to sit back again because there's nothing on there? Picard, is it really 30 Frame Jones? Oh, shit, 30 Frame Jones. Cloud Strife, member of 1 month. We got Cloud in here, baby. Just go buy a PS5, he said. Phil Ness lying to the people and juggling more balls than the circus. Balls. That's right, Cloud Strife. That's right, Cloud Strife. Oh, shit. Full sweat try hard with the $6.99. He goes, the Xbox community of gaming cucks. We're blowing their broads backs. Holy shit. They're telling us how much they love to watch. Oh, my God.
25. It's coming. 25. It's coming.
Full sweat. It's too early in the day for those. Oh, shit.
Franchises are as strong as they've ever been. And we run a business. Like, it's definitely true inside of Microsoft. The bar is high for us in terms of the delivery that we have to give back to the company because we get a level of support from the company.
Dude. That's goddamn. So there's Phil just breaking bread on that thing and saying, like, dude, hey, thanks for subscribing. Ronaldo, hey, hit that subscribe button, Grinders. We're on our way to 3,000. Let's go. So the other thing, and then, yeah, this was what I was talking about. Like, and again, if it's all fine, then why are you acting like this? Look at the engagement here. Indiana Jones in the Great Circle swings on the PS5. Look at this. This is what they did to themselves. There was no reason why they had to announce that release date.
Whatever your name is, get ready for
at the same time. They didn't have to. It should have been Indiana Jones December 9th Game Pass. Done. Then comes out the day of the Game Awards. Who the hell knows? But there you go. But more engagement that was coming to the PS5. And Phil's looking at those numbers going, oh man, we made a great move. Let's do more. They were waiting on Indiana Jones since January that the developer direct. Thank you, Michael Marini. Yes, hit all the like buttons, hit the subscribe button, hit all the buttons. Look at the engagement, 339,000. Look at this. The comments, the likes, everything's more. Like, dude, this is Indiana Jones going to Xbox, Game Pass, and PC with a release date. And the non-release date of spring gets more attention. And they made it that way. They made it that way. They made it even a separate tweet from Bethesda. Why would Bethesda do a separate tweet? Indiana Jones and the Great Circle arrives December 9th on these platforms and on the PS5 at a later date. I don't even know why you announced that. They did exactly what they did with Tomb Raider to themselves. Before Tomb Raider came out, Square Enix said Tomb Raider's coming to PlayStation a year later. And kind of took a lot of the hype out of go get an Xbox for this holiday. For Rise of the Tomb Raider. And they just did it to themselves. Nobody's lining up. If Indiana Jones comes out and it's like 9 out of 10's best Indiana game ever, best like first person, they've done it. You're like, oh, let's play it later. And they just did it to themselves. Like they should have just said in January, like it's coming. But I don't know why. If everything was if everything was fine, the consoles are growing, the highest people ever, why would they need to pressure and announce a PS5 version of their game before it even comes out? If it's all fine. Mr. Carter, member 3 months, goes, Phil should sell timeshares. He should. He should be one of those timeshare guys. Just a week. Just a week. But they did it to themselves. Separate tweets, separate stuff. And then here you go. And this is what I mean. Here's some clips. You want some good news here?
Within gaming journalism, folks, and we are going to be talking about the newly announced original IP Indiana Jones exclusive Xbox title being produced by Todd Howard, Bethesda Gameworks, and of course being developed by Machine Games makers of the Wolfenstein series. Folks, this is probably the biggest news. And folks, I think we're only a week and a half into 2021. My God, this is the way to start the year. And when you look at the year that Xbox is poised to have, starting on the 28th with the Medium, this news
with the Medium, how old is this?
On a bigger day, and I say that because
with the Medium, jeez. But they were happy. They thought this was exclusive. Here he is. Here's our good friend, a new member of the Gaming Grindhouse soundboard.
25. It's coming. 25. It's coming. Oh, PlayStation. 25. It's coming.
Great Circle is coming out. This is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Let's go.
25.
It's coming.
PlayStation 5 in spring of 2025.
It's coming.
Great Circle is coming out. We do have one final game announcement for you.
It's 25. Coming. It's coming. I knew it.
25.
It's coming. December the 9th.
25.
It's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. But man, shout out to Puerto Rock here. Like Phil Spencer tweeted that he met his friend, dude. And look at the tweets to Phil Spencer, man. Phil, the Xbox killer Spencer, boo this man. I might as well sell my Xbox for a PS5 since all these games are going there anyway. Phil, bring some PS games to Xbox. Where are you going to make Final Fantasy Remake Silent Hill 2? That's another game that's coming out that just skips Xbox. Keep skipping. But you know who else is skipping Xbox, Grinders?
Simple as that.
No else is skipping Xbox. I got a surprise for you, and this spinneroonie here. No else is skipping Xbox. Xbox. is skipping Xbox. Towerborne. Wishlisted for Xbox coming sometime next year. Pre-order and play on Steam first. And it's going to be a free-to-play game. And then they spoke today about why it's going to Steam Early Access first. And then next year going to Xbox preview program. And this is what's crazy.
And I want to be strong enough to do it. Next time, I'm going to get some practice in.
So again, Towerborne, which was on that list of Avowed needs to move away for room.
And I will beat you.
It's right there on the floor.
Yeah, I'm not going
to get your missions.
Lobe trotting video
for us, and
here we go. Ask the question.
Combat, get your missions. You go to the forge.
Let him ask that question.
Yes, that's right. I totally blanked. Hold on a second.
I was like, you're the one that told me. Yep.
I was basking in my success, and I just wasn't listening to anything except that I beat Benny, a pro.
For us, and
that's okay, Benny.
Right now, the combat of show floor.
Where is she? I had it right here.
The practice.
Jones and the for us.
The practicing, and I will
Here we
beat
go.
you.
It's right there on the floor.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I'll be there a week. I'm just going. That's not going to be.
We'll do it. You guys join in Zoom, play a game. We'll show it on the site.
Yeah, we'll do it. But one thing I have to say is we're seeing more games go into early access. Why was it so important and specifically to go into Steam for you, Tricia?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Getting the game into players' hands is super important to us. We want to have that the discussion with the community, have them be a part of the game building. It's what Stoic has always done from our very first game. And so getting there, being able to have that and have the input and take it in. Steam just happens to do that well for us, and we want to make sure we're fully prepared for when we come to game preview next year and have an expansive players, the number of players coming in. We're truly ready for them. We don't want.
There you go. And then, here it is. Here he comes. It's the yellow chair. I'm going to explain why Towerborne is in early access on Steam, but not on Xbox. It's like, dude, Xbox has a preview program. Hello, that's where Grounded's been for 3 years before it came out. So I asked why Towerborne was going to Steam. This is what Stoic wanted to do, as Steam has been a platform for early access as common. No conspiracy theories, just a genuine effort to deliver the best game possible. Well, Grinders, I got something for you. What's the difference of it coming to Xbox Game Preview? What's the difference? It's going to be a free-to-play game. Well, guess what they're trying to sell you right now? Early Access Founders Pack and Gold Founders Pack. Well, guess what that's not going to sell? If it's coming to Game Pass Preview. Who's going to buy it when they're getting it in Game Pass day one, right? Well, wait a second. Why are you assuming that? I'm assuming that it's because, guess what? Where is it? Where's the thing? Towerborne. Look how weird this is. And know what's crazy is that when you go to Steam, look at this. It's published by Xbox Game Studios. They're not even putting it in their own service. They're starting it in Steam Early Access to try to get money before they put it in their own service. Xbox is skipping themselves. Conspiracy theory? No. There's no conspiracy theory. It's a business. And that's exactly what it is. They are trying to sell the games because guess who buys games in early access? Xbox gamers? Xbox gamers, do they buy games in early access?
Great circle.
No, they don't. But look at Steam Early Access. And guess what? You want to talk about something? Let's talk about something. our good friend wiping Jigglypuff's ass, Pal Worlds, right? Pal Worlds. When they announced their numbers, we sold this many games on Steam. And then they were like, and we got millions of players across Xbox and Steam. Notice they went to the players when they announced for Xbox total, but they were talking about how many sold from Steam. Pal Worlds, perfect example, the difference of buying your game and getting it in Game Pass. And Microsoft is skipping their own services to sell the game. They're skipping themselves. They don't even have a release date for it. It is just play day one Game Pass coming in 2025. They delayed it on Xbox to put it in Steam first. And when I saw that they are the friggin' publisher of the game, they are skipping their own stuff. It's a business. That is what it is. And guess what? This is their swing. They are trying to get back what they lost with Game Pass. Game Pass, they lost the attachment. They lost the purchasing power of any kind of games on Xbox. Xbox became the freeloader box, and Game Pass was the cause of it. They have dug themselves so deep in a hole that they are looking at every which way to capitalize and sell games again. And that's why they're putting their shit on PlayStation. That's why they're announcing it the way they did at the Gamescom, because they want to entice people to buy the games. No more getting them on Game Pass. They have basically neutered themselves. They have tripped over themselves. That is it. So now Steam has a release date to buy it, because here you go. You want some details? Here's some details. Let's read about Towerborne themselves. Look, Towerborne Early Access. We're thrilled at Early Access on Steam September 10th. Guess what? Towerborne will adopt a free-to-play model. While the game will be free, optional in-game purchases will be available, right? This approach allows us to support ongoing development. But look at this. We are committed to a free-to-play model with the optional in-game purchases. Currently, Towerborne is not free-to-play, but will be when we exit Early Access. So therefore, they are trying to sell this as an early access game to Steam. That's the only way you could play Towerborne in September until whenever the hell it goes into Game Pass. There you go. They are skipping their own platform. Xbox is skipping themselves.
Skip.
How's that?
Skip. Yeah. But skip. Where you go? Skip. We skip.
Simple as that.
And you want to see something else? Watch this. So where is Bootleg Jez got to play Towerborne in 2023, over a year ago. He was playing it. It was at Gamescom last year. It got his Best of Gamescom award. Well, go look at this. And he says it right here. This is, what does he say it says? He says this is I played Towerborne, the Xbox and Windows exclusive is on its way in 2024. Day one with Game Pass naturally, and maybe Hi-Fi Rush-like opening salvo what could prove to be another excellent year for the service. Oh, how nice. Everybody says next year's the year of Xbox. Oh, how cute. This was 2023. It was coming on its way. It was an Xbox and Windows exclusive. How crazy is that? Well, guess what?
Great circle.
It's coming to Steam first on September 10th, and 2024 is a bye-bye year for you. So now you can know that it's
25.
It's coming.
Not to your platform. There you go. And then what's even crazier about this is let's go look at the video of Towerborne. And this looks like a pretty damn good game. I might get it on Steam. But let's go. Oh, here it is. Look. Xbox Game Studios, in-game footage. Oh, beautiful. Let's go. We saw the game. Let's go. Let's see the ending. Oh, here it is. Look. Game Pass, Xbox Series, and Steam. Xbox Game Studios. Coming in 2024, day one, right?
25.
It's coming.
Play it day one with Game Pass.
25.
It's coming.
Great Circle is coming out this December.
Probably going.
Oh, PlayStation.
There you go. 2023. Play it in 2024. Day one on Game Pass. Guess what? It just got pushed out to 2025. They delayed 2 games. What did I say? Since they announced the price increase coming in September, they have been delaying games. Stalker got delayed. Thank God it's still in there, but that's not their game. They delayed Avowed. And now they just delayed Towerborne. Because it's going to Steam. It's not going to Game Pass. So that price increase, day one on Game Pass, you got whenever in 2025. It's not, dude, Indiana Jones got spring 2025 for PlayStation. Towerborne got next year sometime. Next year at some time. You got people paying $20 a month for day one, and you won't tell them when day one is. Not even a season. 2023, day one Game Pass launching in 2024. Xbox Game Studios exclusive. And now, September, it's going on Steam Early Access, and it skipped the whole Xbox Game Pass Early Access. There you go. Because Microsoft can't put it in Early Access. Because if Microsoft puts it on the console, the expectation is that it's going into Game Pass. And guess what, Grinders? Does things sell going into Game Pass? Nope. So this Steam first is them trying to get money on the game because there is some hype to it. It looks awesome. I'm probably going to buy it on Steam. And there you go. It is like a side-scrolling brawling with like RPG elements and a co-op. It really looks cool. They had something here, and they were touting Towerborne all year. All year. And then at the end, they pulled the rug from you again and said, hey, it's going to Steam. Pay to play over there, $24. And guess when it's coming to Xbox? Game services. We don't know. Next year sometime. And you want to know how? Do you want to know what's going to determine when it's coming? Then 2025, which it got delayed? How well it sells on Steam. If it's selling well on Steam in early access, the more it sells over there, the longer it's going to take for it to come to Xbox Game Preview on the console and in Game Pass. So there you go with that one. And then, yeah, I like to kind of, I don't even have what's his name there. I was going to talk about what's his name. I don't have time right now. I have to jump off, but yeah. But the impact of how it's going to sell is going there. And then here you go. No conspiracy theories, just genuine effort to deliver the best game. Dude, stop blowing out your ass. And people are calling him out too. They're like they're like, you know, where Xbox has their own preview. Yeah, even Colt Eastwood, Goo Gaga himself. You know, Mr. Goo Gaga even said it himself. It also has early access. Make some bull crap, let the devs cook. Hopefully Xbox team takes the feedback. Dude, they're trying to make money. That's what it is. This is the year of Xbox. Microsoft spent too much money for the Xbox division in a division that's not making money. So this is the year of we need to make our money back. We heard this before. It's a business and he has to provide for the company. He told you. You probably shouldn't, but he told you. But he also told you everything's fine, which it's not fine. Because if it was fine, Towerborne probably would have came out the same day and date as it's supposed to be, what you promised last year. See, they have this vision. They set these expectations. They never meet their expectations. So they delayed 2 games that were on the list for 2024 after just giving you Hellblade 2 into 2025. That's Avowed and now Towerborne. So if you're an Xbox Game Pass subscriber, they just kicked you in the nuts. And then if you're an Xbox fan, they made sure they did a double kick and make sure you're down and out when they just said, hey, the PlayStation spring of Indiana Jones is coming. And that's in addition to all the games that Sony has already put out. And Sony's just getting extra goods from Microsoft, if they are good. That's another problem. The games, if they're going to PlayStation, they better be good. You know, you can't release Indiana Jones at 30 frames and say, oh, here it is. And meanwhile, Sony's sitting there getting ready to drop Death Stranding 2. Yeah, see you later, Indiana. Janky Jones. Nobody's going to pay 30 frames for Starfield and 60 frames. Like, it should be there day one. Give people the options. 60, 30, there day one. The fact that you're putting them out a year later, 6 years later, we're adding vehicles a year later after people wanted it day one and you told us excuses why they're not there day one. Because it's game design. Well, what happened to game design now? When you put a vehicle in it, you're not worried about the planets? But again, it's not delivering to the customer. That's what I thought he was going to say. I have to deliver to the customer. No, 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 no. Phil says, I have to deliver to the company. The suits got him. It's over. And this is a Hail Mary pass to get money. And if they don't get money and Call of Duty doesn't do what they're praying and hoping and wishing for, we're going to have more pivots, lies, and deceit. And you're going to want to be here at the Gaming Grindhouse to have it all with some entertainment and music. And as we head out, Grinders, I want to thank you again. Members, welcome to the members. Welcome to the new subscribers. You're going to love it here. This is the Toasty Gaming Grindhouse, entertainment and fun. And guess what? We're going to have another probably member stream coming up either this evening or next week. So if you didn't get that membership, go get it. And we'll have a live stream, Ask the Gaming Grindhouse anything, and check out some new tech that I have. But without further ado, we like to roll some nice things that we call the end credits. If you got a membership, you could do the Ultimate Gaming Grinder, and you could get some excellent Grindhouse gaming music, just like some of these that I've been hearing here on a whole playlist. But enjoy, Gaming Grinders, and hit that like button. Tip your waiters. Have a safe drive going home. This is a jam. Let's go.
25.
It's coming.
25.
It's coming.
Stuck on loading screen. No game, playing scene. Promised it would be great. Guess it's too late. Xbox is cooking my friend. Time for a new trend. Social media's clear. Switch to PlayStation.
Hit it, DJ Phil.
It's coming.
Great circle.
Status online no more. Console crash to the floor. Join the other side. PlayStation's where we ride. Xbox is cooking my friend. Time for a new trend.
It's coming.
Social media's clear. Switch to PlayStation gear.
Oh, PlayStation. Oh, PlayStation.
Great circle.
Bitches.
Look at the memes flying. Tweets and posts ain't lying. Gamer hearts are crying, but New Horizons trying.
25.
It's coming. Oh, PlayStation.
Stuck on loading screen, no game playing scene. Promised it would be great, guess it's too late. Xbox is cool, my friend. Time for a new trend. Social media's clear, switch to PlayStation gear. Status online no more, console crash to the floor. Join the other side, PlayStation's where we ride. And get the memes flying, tweets and posts ain't lying. Gamer hearts are crying, but New Horizons trying.
Stop! Enough! Stop! Enough!
25.
It's coming.
Great circle.
Bitches.
This December.
Look at the memes flying. Tweets and posts ain't lying. Gamer hearts are crying, but New Horizons trying.
Oh no! We suck again!
plastic toy.
It's coming.
Good night, grinders. Hit that like